to pools, and you have a good mix of standard meta characters and some of the more off-meta picks, right? We got to see a little bit of Link, a little bit of Ridley as well. Esam showing off the Pikachu and the Mii Brawler. Just a side request. I don't know if this mic's on or not, but if you can hear me, Esam, I got to see the box Ice Climbers, man. You might be too deep in the bracket to bring it out, but that would be Chris. I definitely have been seeing Esam posting the clips and all of the training mode stuff on the Ice Climbers with the box. Really cool to see Esam kind of go back and dip into the Ice Climbers. Was one of the best Ice Climbers in Brawl.
Big deal, inspire a lot of people, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That guy's different out here, no doubt about that. But here we go. We got JD on the Diddy Kong and Dany. Now, I'm not sure, but I feel like I know JD. Could be mistaken. Maybe I can find out a little bit later after our block. But either way, JD and Diddy Kong just seem synonymous to me for some reason. I can't quite remember why, but nonetheless, trying to put the screws right now to Dany. Obviously, Diddy Kong, hot topic character, baby. You know what Tweak did at Poor Priority last weekend? Sensational performance on his end. Kind of reminded people that, yeah, Diddy Kong is still very, very good. And of course, Wolf has been good since the start of the game. Just never a time where I think there's not a place for this character in the meta, which is why we've seen a couple already on stream today. JD, though, right now handling business. Smooth movement.
Yeah, and I mean, if one thing we got shown at Port Priority is the different sides of Diddy, right?
I love that.
Okay, yeah. I was like, there's no way he survived that. That is a Diddy forward smash. So powerful. And yeah, we've definitely seen the meta get pushed really far for both of these characters, right? So, see, I know this matchup particularly is very good for Wolf. The back air is going to clean it out. Just those meaty hitboxes, and it can be sometimes a struggle for Diddy to get the stock on Wolf. The main thing is going to be those 2 frames, and we'll see if JD is going to pull it out. The forward tilt for Diddy is so strong at 2-framing Wolf. It's going to usually be the times where you get the stocks. Okay, great banana conversions.
Oh, JD, nice. That banana placement was fantastic. Look at all this damage just accumulating so well. And he loves that forward smash. And always have to get the stocks up. We'll settle for the damage as well. He is absolutely cooking right now.
Yeah, JD showing off the offense this character has to bring. Diddy Kong very quick, very nimble, and of course, if you got a little technical skills, you can go ahead and extend some of these Diddy combos quite far. But Dany on the Wolf, keeping it simple, of course. Back to the ledge here, banana set up to get out of this situation, and this is where Diddy Kong can really thrive when the banana set up in hand.
That was beautiful. Z-drop to drop that body. Great delivery on that combination for JD.
Yeah, the banana being such a strong tool. When you Z-drop, it's just going to be that active hitbox. Diddy's going to be able to combo off of it. It's a very powerful moves like the down air, but Wolf also having powerful moves in his arsenal. Very underrated move, actually, that up tilt, obliterating that for Diddy Kong. Yeah,
just the way that kind of KO'd, though, was just, it seems so abrupt and unexpected, but nonetheless, it's actually really good for Dany, kind of put him back in the lead right now. JD was cruising on by, but he's certainly been put to a little bit of a halt at the moment.
All right, and this is what Dany needs to do. You need to slow down the pace. Diddy Kong, a character that is so quick and nimble that sometimes you can be overwhelmed, right? Sometimes you got to fade back with the nairs, go ahead and bring out the blaster, and slow the Diddy Kong down, because that's when Diddy Kong can be absolutely overwhelming. Okay, instant pickup into the throw. Not gonna get the punish. Who is gonna get control of the banana here? Dany gets the connection, but in the air, not gonna get that slip, right? Ooh. Not gonna connect after that down tilt. Not gonna get the combo. Ooh, the back air into the up tilt. That is a setup to get a shield poke on the platform here. Right, Dany knowing his Wolf stuff. I see you, Dany. Yeah. We are in round 3. Let's get it.
Both of these guys performing incredibly well. Big hit right now for Wolf, though, can absolutely take this stock. And you can see he's hunting for it.
Yeah.
But just like that, JD immediately back into it.
I like that, going straight, landing on top of the banana. The air dodge.
I like the extra patience. Yeah, I know. If you're going to do that, it's for a reason. You've got to commit. Could have very well been the KO, but just lets it get away from him. And now let's see if Dany can take advantage of that, getting gifted maybe a little additional life on this final stock. Both of these guys.
JD got the Z-drop aerials on deck here. Okay, great stuff from Dany, having that item control, just taking that banana, defusing the banana, if you will. Diddy Kong, a character that can utilize the banana very well. Not a lot of characters are better with the banana than Diddy, but the instant right after the back air into the instant turnaround up tilt. I love that coming out from Dany, just showing that, hey, this move completely laggish, got the auto cancel, and caught JD off guard there, maybe thinking, oh, hey, it's my turn. Well, guess what? No, it's not.
Definitely seemed like Dany settled down as the match progressed, right? Earlier on, it seemed like JD was just kind of dominating a lot of those opening interactions, but slowly but surely, you know, you able to use those tools from Wolf to whittle him down, get that lead to a manageable situation, and then just like that, boom, able to strike back-to-back stocks, taking with that up tilt, Chuck.
Yeah. And, of course, Dany, knowing the setups, up tilt is such a great move. And I think out of all the Wolves, Ouch uses it the best.
Yeah.
But Ouch also has a ton of setups with the move. So Dany taking a page from Ouch's book, really utilizing that up tilt. Like you said, 2 out of 3 stocks with that up tilt. Usually we see the back air, the forward tilt, more common options here for Wolf. But as the meta progresses, you got to get a little bit more creative nowadays, right?
Yep, very true. All right, game number 2. Let's see if JD can, I think, trying to replicate that hot start he had, but again, as we said, Dany settling into things midway through the last game, and it's starting to show itself in this game as well. My goodness, this Wolf, them teeth are out right now.
All right, Dany, where was that item control game 1? My goodness, I was like, wow, okay, we're seeing more C-drop aerials coming out from Dany. The up smash, catching JD, trying to jump in, maybe with the Nair attempt. But look at this, 34%, and it's the banana all the time on deck here for Dany. This item control is so important to have versus Diddy Kong.
Yeah,
and maybe Dany, the nerves a little settling in and maybe getting a little bit more comfortable, but you love to see it, right?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this is absolutely the difference maker. Characters like Diddy Kong, you know, really rely on that, you know, those item usage. Same thing with kind of Rob. Like, you got to be able to play with their items just as well as they can, utilize it against them, and we're seeing that kind of put on display. Really nice from Dany.
Okay, going for the up B here.
Just a lot of disruptive movement, too. Doesn't seem like JD could get to a nice little flow and rhythm that he had in that first game. Oh, my God. Now that's just disrespectful, Dany. Dany with one end.
Dang. Hitting it with the step back and coming in with the fire wolf. What a flashy way to go ahead and end that second stock. And right now, Dany feeling himself on the wolf, going for some wild options right now.
Absolutely.
Okay,
good catch. There we go. We'll take the banana and the stock.
And JD is going to have to turn up here.
I was going to say, man, the damage may have already been done. It has been a bit of a clinic thus far.
Ooh, maybe trying to set up the double back air off stage. It's banana. And one thing that Dany has been doing a fantastic job of is kind of delaying some of these ledge options here. And because of that, JD not really getting a read on when the option is going to be picked, having the banana set up, and not even with the banana setup, not really getting too much ledge traps, right? And I think the main thing is Dany's doing a fantastic job of mixing up the timing. Okay, just retreating and going ahead and getting that banana control. I love the decision making. At this point, if you're Dany, all you have to do is trade back and forth. Keep on trading, slowly but surely. Take control of the banana. Blast her the wrong way, but all right.
He's playing just out of his zone, right? Like, obviously he makes the proper plays when he catches him coming in, but he has really no reason to approach sizable lead like this. It's all on JD to really initiate the offense, and it is getting stuffed out 90% of the time. Finally able to connect something off of the banana toss. Man, such a long way to go.
There we go. JD kind of waiting a little bit longer before throwing out some kind of meaty option here. And there it is, the same exact setup, the back air straight into the turnaround up tilt. It's going to be Dany taking that one 2-0.
Convincing win for Dany. JD, again, starting off real hot in that first game, but not able to maintain.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as Dany kind of settled in and took kind of a lot of control of the banana, too. That really helped propel, especially game number 2. So
I thought we were going to see a game 3 for sure, and then Dany turned up with the item control. I was like, oh, I didn't know you got it like that.
Dany was looking a little different. That's Dany with 2 ends right there.
Yeah, powering up and fantastic stuff. JD almost there, almost getting the gears turning, but just a tad bit off on some of these ledge traps. Wasn't really able to get that offense that we know so much that can be so devastating for Diddy Kong, right? That offense that is just absolutely insane,
that's
especially around that ledge trap.
That's what smothers, area. That's what overwhelms. And when you're able to maintain, but that's the thing about Diddy Kong, that kind of pacing is not easy to keep up over a multiple game stretch. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you kind of just unintentionally you fizzle out a little bit. It seems like that's what happened to JD, not to mention Dany kind of like getting more accumulated and comfortable in the matchup as well. So a couple things working against him that resulted in how that one went down. But